Do you know what this means? The people that usually make this sign are usually priests, politicians, businessmen, and fucking know-it-alls. So this means that if you go to an interview and the person that's interviewing you is like this means he's preaching or talking down to you. This is from a position of power. So watch out for it in interviews, on TV. Also arrogance. So I've just been online. Like I said, I've got a couple of friends that are not going outside, and thank you. And in my fucking luck, I can't win on the fucking lottery, which is one chance in fucking 20 million. And I catch that fucking idiot. I got these because they're 200 yen. I know Brian. Keep it a secret. So were you talking about the children's video? Because I had a bit of fun with the kids. Wow, okay. Brian, there was a guy called Gaylord Williams. He sued his parent, gave him a fucking shitty name. You should think about doing the same. Can you believe there are 20 people called Gaylord Williams in the United States? Skylark app, and you can get French fries for 200 yen plus tax. All done. Do you know why they put the? Do you know what? Why did they put Queen's head on stamps? I hear you say. Because if they put a bum on the stamps, no one would lick them. You're still there, Brian? Hope you're not masturbating. Takeout pizza. Takeout pizza at Gusto is 299 yen. Can you believe that? For the margarita pizza. And I've been talking to my friend on the subject of the coronavirus. And in cases like this, people are always saying, is it a man-made virus? Can they tell if it's a man-made virus? If it was a man-made virus, why would they release it in China? Could it be some errant scientist? Or could it actually be someone that wants to reduce the population of China because there are too many Chinese people? That's a thing maybe no one's looked at. We need to reduce our population because it's not easy finding food for 1 billion people. Especially when they use chopsticks. If people do eat less food, you extend your lives. This has been proven with mice. And it's the, what's that diet? The intermittent fasting diet. So if you diet 2 days, or you just eat 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day, or eat in a certain time period, you eat less food and you extend your life. So in the end, you're going to eat more food. It's a conundrum. I always find it strange watching Japanese people eating chips with chopsticks. That's what the Lord gave us fingers for. Yes, lots. So I just said, if you go on an intermittent diet and eat less food and extend your life by there increasing the amount of food you eat because you extend your life. But what about fat people? They eat a lot of food and they die younger. So did they balance things out? Balance maybe not. Balance maybe not the right word. But if you think of the hospitals, the hospital bills, especially in America and the West, of these people that have to have medical treatment, that have to have drug treatment, are their lives inefficient? I think, my heaviest is 110 kilos. But there are people, I'm like average height, or it was for when I was my age period. But if you in North America and the South Sea Islands, people are absolutely ginormous. They're talking like 250 pounds, 300 pounds, 400 pounds people. He was up to 150 kilos, and he said he couldn't believe my knees were hurting at 95 kilos. So that's why I went on a diet and I lost 20 kilos. And then I started to put it back on. So on Thursday I took out a lovely Sri Lankan girl. But after she took lots of photographs, and outside are all girls like this nowadays. Yeah, I just wonder if some people, there's one, he wasn't happy with me because I made a film. It's thousands of videos, tens of thousands. A very happy video of some young Chinese kids that were laughing at me because I looked like Santa. They thought it was very, very funny, and so I had a bit of a laugh with them, and very thousands of views, and. Now and again you get some fucking wanker complaining that I'm filming kids. If you see anything wrong in kids laughing and joking, having a good time. And it's so delightful to see children laugh and enjoy themselves. If you see the bad in that, there's something fucking wrong with you. And I'm sure he's watching this video now, thinking, waiting for me to say something racist or gay or fucking, yeah, well, black people, that's the same thing, racist. Yeah, but I think this, I have tried the intermittent dieting, it does well if they found it easier. Yeah, exactly, but the newspapers play up on it. The newspapers, the newspapers, they're actually quoting, they're actually quoting comments from people on Twitter or wherever, and they said, and so said this. It's like not involving them in the comments. So we didn't say that. This guy said it, and 99% of people, if it's like a racist quote or whatever, or a feminist quote or a gay quote, they don't have a problem with it. People look. People say, but it's increasing. People say bad things about white people. White people bad things about Asian people, black, whatever. Indians say bad things about. Sorry, Hindus say bad things about Muslims and vice versa. They hate each other. They really hate each other. And this is all around the world. In Africa, so many countries. You've got the people in the same tribes in the same country, not just hating each other, killing each other. 800,000 in Rwanda. And look to that person's comments where they made them angry. They're angry at the world for some reason, and they just want to, they want to throw up on people. They want to get all that venom, spew, bile out of their body. But now, instead of putting it onto one person, they're putting it onto a lot of people, into the system. And the newspapers, they are the worst culprits, because it's just like when someone will walk into a room and you get two sets of workers together, and he'll just throw something in to get people arguing. Then he'll leave the room, and you have two groups of people on two sets of engineers or whatever, two sets of teachers arguing with each other just because one shit stirrer went into the room and said something. And he did that on purpose, for fun. I don't know, I don't care. No, look, China and Russia, they've got basic problems, because even though Donald Trump is a massive fucking arsehole, in China and Russia, they've got demagogues. So if you don't like the system, they will kill you. If you try to bring the system down, they will kill you. And that's a massive difference between Russia and China and a democracy of America, however unfair it is. They don't kill you, or if they do it on the sly. But they can destroy people without killing you in America, just by saying something. If you are a whistleblower, for example, and Donald Trump calls you out, your life becomes a nightmare, because so many people will attack that person, if not physically, online. They could lose, they do lose their jobs. People that attack Donald Trump lose their jobs because the boss, the company owner does not want to get any fallout from their comments, so they fire them. That face technology is fucking shite. I did it online, and I said, because I wanted an image on my face. I think my image is being used by a company in Japan, a drinks company. If you look at my King video, all they're using my image video, and this was done maybe 6 years ago, and several people sent me this, and I went online for an image search, company, and I put my face into this Google thing. They sent me back 4 images of women, old women with grey hair. No image came back with a beard. Don't know how good the image finding is that they've got, but if it's anything close to what I used, it's fucking hopeless. No, because people can just wear a bloody face mask. The police can't go up to people in the streets saying, but I read something the other day. There was a policeman in Britain, I think it was Britain, and he had spotted so many wanted people because he got like this photographic memory, I guess, and he just used to go into the streets of London and spot wanted people. And we're talking like, thousands of people, up to 2,000 people that he spotted. But they probably fucking took him into court and gave him a suspended sentence or a warning. You can catch them, but what are they going to do? There is, all right, Ed. What you're saying, you're late. The time's going to run out soon anyway. I've been on a long time today. Having breakfast. One of the scariest things I've thought in what they do in China is if you do something bad, and then you've got like a points thing, and it's very difficult. You can't leave the city. In China, you cannot leave your city without permission to travel to another city. And this thing, it affects you getting jobs. It affects your fucking livelihood. It affects you getting loans. It affects your movement. Because you could have a fucking boss or a person or a troublemaker that's just giving you this bad news you don't deserve. Because there are 2 sides to every story. Oh, is that what it says? No, I don't. No. They'll just be superhuman beings like me. So come and get your babies, girls. I created the biggest man in this city. A gentle giant. Now my friend's been in touch, and he's giving me some figures now that they're saying 10% of the people that get this virus do die. So it says it's also you can enter your body in the air from in your eyes, in your ears, in your mouth, up your bum. Strange friend. US survivors will get a lot of poon. Did you miss the S off of that? Yeah, I was saying before, like if this has come out of a lab in that area, and it's called Wuhan, not Wuhan. And if it has, do the Chinese want to reduce their own population? Have we still got a vaccine for the Black Plague? I don't think we have we? A long time ago, President Reagan, he gave the go-ahead for a gamma ray or a bomb that would just kill people and not destroy buildings. This is how these people think. Rebuilding all these, we'll have to pay for it like fucking Marshall Plan. We'll have to build them all up again. Can't we just kill the people? Yeah, it has. It seems Korea is number 2. Well, they share a border. Lots of I just touched my nose there. So lots of Chinese businessmen, I guess, they went to Korea. They didn't know. They didn't know they were infected. They met Koreans, and so, like I say, about 78% of these cases, when they get the virus, they have very little effect. They've got the virus, but there's no major problem with them. But I would have thought that, especially if this is a type of virus, which is this corona type virus, you would have thought they would have like Daegu. I've been to Daegu. There is a famous statue on the ceiling on the mountain. I walked up the mountain I met a Philippine guy that was in the American forces, or working with the American forces. I bought a bottle of well, that sound you heard was my phone about to die. This is a location thing. So that comes on, and so this will be the last place that I use the phone if I'd lost it. Was it because there was no more swine flu cases? They could have easily done, if they'd have only put like tissues in the pig boxes, that could have been soon over with. But whatever these viruses are, people are always going to accuse people of making them. There was a BSE breakout, and not far from there was a laboratory that was making these vaccines for the BSE. So you never know. My battery is empty. Your phone will shut down in 30 seconds. Thank you for tuning in. New word. Are you still there? Yeah, but like I say,